We are not quite a typical American family. My slightly camera-shy Danish wife, my twin teens and me. But the chance to change our lifestyle brought about a move to the country. Soon the talk of horses, gardens, and goats evolved into the vision of fresh eggs from chickens in our own backyard. You'll laugh and learn as we take the first steps towards a more sustainable life. Join Coop Dreams each week as we meet our chicken coaches, set out on field trips, and struggle to make our Coop dreams come true.
Last week on Coop Dreams.
It's not as bad as I thought.
That's a victory.
But why can't it be level?
This is not built in the right spot.
I know. I know you're disappointed. But I didn't marry me, you did.
They're kind of cute. They're kind of cute. Just kind of.
I knew this was going to happen. I really did. I knew this was going to happen. I knew you were going to like them.
Okay, they're kind of cute. I still want a nice chicken coop.
That can't happen. I was really disappointed that Andrew repossessed my chickens, but in my heart, I knew it was the right call, and I set out to solve my coop problems and to keep the dream alive. I had ordered a bunch of different things and headed out to Coop. I met with Rick Cool Jr. to better understand the nesting boxes, waters, and feeders I had received. Someday, I will finish my coop, but I felt the best move now would be to follow Jackster's advice and buy one to get started. I found the Urban Coop Company online. I really like the look of their coops, and after calling multiple times with questions, the owners, Monty and Diane, invited me down to learn more about their coops and to pick out a model that fit my needs. My trip turned out to be nothing as I expected. We started the day at a soup kitchen in Austin that had no chicken coops. The next stop was at a nursing home that had therapy chickens. Our next unscheduled stop was at the post office. After a number of detours in 9 hours, we arrived at the Urban Coop Company facility. Monty and Diane lived in LA and used to be one of the nation's top yacht builders. Then, they made a complete life change and moved to Texas to build chicken coops.
But we weren't farmers and we weren't ranchers, and we weren't gonna end up on 1,800 acres or anything like that, and where we could be ranchers and farmers. But we could build chicken coops. We could get into eggs.
I checked with Olivia and Cassandra on how they liked the lifestyle change.
I like this better because you would have been busy flying everywhere and we wouldn't have horses. We wouldn't be able to breed horses. We wouldn't be able to sit there and watch my 2-year-old horse be born, literally watch it. It's one thing to have this ugly thing sitting in your yard when you have a couple of acres and you don't have to stare out your back door.
I take that personally though, because mine is. I'll show you pictures.
You have an ugly one?
But do you have to stare at it? Is it like?
No, I had to purposely build it in a place where nobody could see it because I have no construction.
Okay,
skills.
My dad was handy and Monty's handy, and I just thought, well, you just have someone build it for you. And I have a lot of friends whose husbands or they have no building skills at all. So I'm picturing these neighborhoods where you've got this kind of small lot, your cute little pool is here and your deck is here and they want a chicken coop, but you can't have this structure made out of, well you can, and it's probably perfectly fine, but I did have that in my head. I kept telling Monty, it's gotta be cute. Because if you're gonna look at it, and you're gonna be in your very expensively landscaped yard, it needs to look kind of cute so you don't, what did I get into?
And now it's time for Chicken Facts, brought to you by Cool Corporation. How many times per minute does a chicken's heart beat? A chicken's heart beats more than 300 times per minute. That's more than 3 times faster than the human heart.
I felt there was a smaller chance of me messing things up if I got chickens that were a little bit older. But I knew that someday I would want to hatch my own, so I was really eager to learn from Diane. Do we need to keep the species separate?
Actually, I know, because I can tell. I can already tell what's what. So you can just load in.
Like, that means pick up and put in?
Yep.
Is that 2 at a time? I don't know that I could do that.
Just a couple. Yeah, you're probably...
Probably nervous.
Well, yeah, and you're probably handling them a lot nicer than they were handled when they got loaded.
Now, if they start pecking at each other, do I step in and stop it at all?
No, I'm gonna grab some water for him.
Okay. I'm not sure you should leave me alone in this situation here. Oh, holy cow. They are wanting to jump out.
And with their chicks, water is way more important than food. And usually, if you take one and kind of dip their feet, chickens are monkey see, monkey do, totally. They will follow what the other ones are doing.
Whoop, right?
Those are amazing. So those that you're loading in there now, they already have some feathers on their wings.
Yeah, but they're not ready to fly. They're trying to fly. Go drink. Go drink.
A little bit.
They might be able to get through there.
I know. That's why. That's another reason why. You can see he's gonna escape. It's another reason why I put the food and water there until they get a little bigger, so that you can't. You think that the tiniest opening, and then you.
No. Go. I think that's close to 30. Okay, hang on, guys. Okay, and how far are these away from?
Those need to be moved outside.
Okay, so they're close to being ready.
Yeah.
From the brooder, they move outside into different coops and runs, even living side by side with ducks and turkeys. Monty guided me on a tour of the construction of an urban chicken coop. From the weekly delivery of cedar, the inspection of the quality of the wood, to the precision cuts and assembly of panels, even a computer-generated personalization,
Like scribbling it off when they're done with it or whatever.
to the packing and pickup that would eventually deliver the coop to my door.
I had my wife and I had started a nonprofit where we put food in buckets.
Did you really? And took them where?
Pakistan, Haiti,
Holy cow.
the tornado victims in Alabama a couple years back, earthquake in Mexico, we took food to them.
So how many buckets of food do you think you gave away through the food tour?
10,000.
Oh my word.
I bought 10,000 buckets.
You got 4 left, so
No, well, I have people with 4 in the back. So
that's incredible.
we bought 10,000 buckets. And so those have been all cut to size, and all the lap joints have been cut to where they'll fit nice.
Makes it easy.
Well, there's still a lot of handwork, as you can see. So he's got a.
Well, I was talking in comparison to the coop I built.
Well, that
with
might
no
be, that,
pre-cuts.
That may be true.
Pre-design. Yeah.
That part might be true. So now he's putting in, United States made. This isn't like.
You do that. You do that on purpose.
Oh yeah. That's a galvanized exterior grade, 1.5-inch long staple that gets put in the corners to hold it all together while the glue dries. And then the staple all putting the brackets in it to where there's a built-in water and a built-in feeder that can fit the coop. It's an exact, precise story, but I think he used to be in the banking business. And maybe Clint got a little too tired of sitting at a desk in a high-rise building and wants to get a little bit of.
Good for you.
So now I can exhaust myself over this.
Working outside every day.
Yeah, it's different. It's better. It's a whole other world from being inside an office.
I'll bet. I asked Monty what his goal is when he designs a chicken coop.
That's the way I kind of think of it in my head. If you didn't take that chicken and lock it up in a box, and you left it in nature, what would it need? What would it do? And at least provide that for them if you're going to lock it up in a box. They'll go sleep in a tree, which is why we put roost bars in our coops. They want to go up somewhere high because that's where they feel safe. They need to have some way of getting out of the rain. Chickens do not do well wet.
Okay.
And if they're going to lay an egg, they'd usually go find some cubby hole somewhere to lay an egg, so give them a cubby hole. Someplace dark to go lay an egg. Well, draft to me sounds unintentional. Ventilation to me sounds intentional. You want intentional ventilation. You got to have ventilation
but you also want to give a chicken a way to get out of the wind if it's too cold. They're smart enough to know if they want to get out of the cold, they'll go somewhere. Give them someplace they can get out of the wind if they want to, but constantly be circulating the air through there in some intentional way where it doesn't become too humid, because it's humidity that's going to get your chicken respiratory illness. We've consulted with poultry scientists, and they've told us that, you know, chickens are good 15, even 20 degrees below zero if they're not wet and if it's not humid, and they can stay out of the direct wind. I mean, they got feathers. They're pretty warm.
We all had such a great time on the tour that Monty invited me to hang around for another day to check out and learn about raising and breeding chickens. A field trip within a field trip. How cool. As long as I was spending the night, Monty invited me out to a local club. He was proud that each member of the urban Coop team had an incredible story. He took us out to see Braden Zink, a proud Coop builder chasing his dream as a rising country music artist. This guy was unreal. Keep your ears and eyes open for the killer tunes of Braden Zink.
And now for Coop of the Week, brought to you by Urban Coop Company.
When I arrived on the second day, I found the kids hard at work in the schoolroom Monty and Diane had built on the farm. Nathan, Cassandra, and Olivia attended one-day academy and work on their own schedules for the other 4 days. I had distracted the kids enough and headed over to meet with Diane to learn about raising chickens. We started at the beginning with the incubator and the hatching of eggs.
Oh my goodness.
So this one just hatched. See, out of this blue egg.
The first stop was to their incubator, where chicks were hatching that very day. It was incredible to see a chick trying to work its way out of the shell and a brand new baby chick.
Oh, holy cow. And do you ever help them?
It's not, yeah. Your instinct is to want to help them. It just, I have never had it work out well.
Because they need that skill?
Yeah, there's something about them getting out that, I don't know, makes them stronger, makes their legs stronger, straightens out their heads.
From the incubator, they move into the brooder, and it was incredible to see the growth in the chicks we put in just yesterday.
They hatched yesterday. So that little guy that's in there is going to come in here tomorrow, maybe? Yeah.
Baby chicks move pretty quickly on the cuteness meter, as it takes only a bit of time to move from this to this.
You don't want to put them out until they're, they're strong enough to survive, and never one at a time. If you're trying to integrate an existing flock, this doesn't go well.
So, did you do 2 or do you need a
2 or more?
Okay.
And you don't want to tell when they're going to lay, right? Their combs will get really red, and their wattles will get really red, and their faces will get red.
When they're going to lay? When they're ready?
When they're ready, old enough to lay.
Okay. And as I jump into it, I can call you if I got questions?
Of course.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Appreciate the time.
From here, Diane took me out to the different coops and pens she had set up and walked me through the reasons for each.
So that you can see, those are called leghorns, and those are a white egg-laying commercial breed. That's what they would have
I've
at
seen
a commercial.
that's a very common.
The bigger the bird, bigger bodied bird, the later they'll start laying.
Are they all down there because they're scared
Yes.
of us? Yeah.
It's a type of breed of chicken, and it's a breeding group. And
So that's the nesting box with the turf that you
yes,
said. So you want to keep them separate so the eggs don't get mixed up?
right. So,
To breed? Okay, so it's not like that tastes better and you don't want to mix it up.
right.
I got
I just
that.
want to know that this is a pure Bielfelder
Uh-huh.
egg, because if they're in with a bunch of other chickens, I don't know what rooster was with what hen.
So this is a day, a morning?
Probably a day and a half.
Hey, look at that, is that perfect? Fresh eggs. So then now do you put these in the refrigerator, or what do you do? Wash them and then put them in, or what's the plan?
I don't wash them, and as long as you don't wash them, you can leave them on the counter for weeks.
And they're fine.
And they're fine. If you wash them, you need to refrigerate them.
Right away.
Yeah. But a good, well-designed coop, this is what
So that hasn't been washed?
No.
Okay.
I don't wash any eggs.
And so if you don't wash this, does that change its nutrition, or?
So if you get dirty eggs, you wash it right before you want to use it.
Okay.
You don't want to wash it and then store it.
Because?
Removes the bloom, which is the outer covering that is put on there by the hen as she's laying the egg.
That's on every one of them. There's a bloom on every one of them.
Yes.
Okay.
A properly designed coop, this is what they'll look like.
Okay.
Clean, ready to go.
Okay.
So this one came from the chicken pens out there, not from one of our coops.
Okay.
And I think I told you the key to chicken coop is roost bars higher than the egg box.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
Because this was on the ground.
No, this was actually in an egg box.
Okay.
And the hens spend a lot of time in there because it's higher than the roost bars.
Gotcha. That would be something that would be a common mistake, I bet, because you would think, hey, there's bacteria here, yet that's a safe egg. You would think that if this was washed and looked like this, that this would have less bacteria. That's backwards from what you'd think.
Mm-hmm. It is.
So you wash it right before you eat it because?
Just so that when you crack this in your frying pan, mud doesn't get in your frying pan.
Good call.
This is the one, 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
It's
And how long does it take to put an extension together?
20 minutes. And you can do it. When we were building them, Monty would prototype them and give them to me. And like the first version, I had to screw upside down. It's really hard to screw upside down. Easy for Monty. I said, you can't expect people to do that. Back to the drawing board. You can do this in about a quarter of the time.
That is a great example because I have had success. You've got eggs in there.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. After meeting with Diane, I decided that their backyard model was the best fit for my needs. The field trip was a great success. I not only learned about chicken coops, but was able to select a model and watch it being cut, and personalized. After 2 days, it felt like I was part of the family, and I was invited to watch the kids practice for a big barrel racing competition. It was truly incredible to see the level of responsibility that the kids gathered in raising chickens and caring for their horses. It was an exhausting and incredible field trip. And after saying goodbye to the Urban Coop Company team, I was ready for my coop dreams to become a reality.
Next week on Coop Dreams.
Everything comes in the box, and all I needed was an electric drill. Throughout my tour, I was reassured, I think even guaranteed by everyone, that even I could assemble the coop myself in 2 to 3 hours. We'll see about that. Wide top one, holes in the faces. That is good too. Right?
These ones?
This one.
These ones? I'm right.
So like this
needs to go on this one facing that way. I got it. Just trust me. Just trust me.
I can't trust you.
Oh no. Put that one in a little too far and split the wood, and then my bit went into my drill. No way.
Oh, I know. I wish they had them for dogs.
Yeah.
Because it's so clean. That's all you got?
That's all we got.
Oh, that's not a problem. That one, and let's get you 2 more. Those will lay brown.
For more fun, like Coop Dreams on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and visit our website at www.fadedjeans.tv.
So let me hold you in these arms again tonight.